lose everything.
Disclaimer. Please remember this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The information presented is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or another qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Also, be aware that the content discussed on this podcast is current only as of the date of its original publication. Health and medical research are constantly evolving, and we cannot guarantee that the information will remain accurate or up to date after that time. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard on this podcast.
Hello, welcome to Poop Food 101. I'm glad to see you. We are here today to discuss healthy choices for healthy living. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Let's get started with our agenda. I'm Josephine. It's time to quit eating sugar. High added sugar intake has been linked to a greater likelihood of experiencing symptoms of anxiety and depression. Sugar can cause energy crashes and mood swings, impacting overall well-being. Sweets, desserts, cakes with frosting, milkshakes, and candies are often over 50% sugar by weight. Sugar consumption contributes to weight gain and increases the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. High sugar intake has been linked to an increased risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Consuming too much sugar may contribute to inflammation and accelerate the aging process. A high sugar diet can lead to dental problems, including cavities and tooth decay. Let's discuss foods and beverages that are good to avoid. Sugary drinks like soda, energy drinks, and fruit juices deliver massive, rapid doses of sugar. Sweets, desserts, cakes with frosting, milkshakes, and candies are often over 50% sugar by weight. Some coffee drinks are good to avoid. Here are some examples. With 65 grams of sugar, pumpkin spice frappuccino is a good one to avoid. Did you know that the Dutch Bros Holly Jolly Rebel has 109 grams of sugar? That is the equivalent of 27 teaspoons of sugar. Soda pop drinks typically contain an excessive amount of sugar. A 20-ounce serving of Mountain Dew contains 77 grams of sugar. A 20-ounce serving of Fanta orange soda contains 73 grams of sugar. Many packaged foods contain way too much sugar. Here are some examples. Oatly salted caramel frozen dessert contains 28 grams of sugar. 1 cup of Open Nature black cherry fruit juice contains 48 grams of sugar. Starbucks white chocolate double shot energy drink contains 7 teaspoons of sugar. The bottom line is this. Make sure to check the label on the packaged food that you are considering. Food labels usually list sugar content in grams, which can be confusing if you are not familiar with the metric system. Remember this when reading food labels. 4 grams of sugar is equal to 1 teaspoon. If the food label states 40 grams of sugar, you will be consuming 10 teaspoons of sugar. Ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, dextrose, cane sugar, honey, or molasses. These ingredients all contain sugar and should be avoided. According to the American Heart Association recommendations for daily added sugar consumption, here are the key limits. Most adult women and children should consume no more than 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day. Most adult men should consume no more than 9 teaspoons of added sugar per day. We have made it a personal goal to eat half of that amount of sugar every day, and we feel much better. Let's discuss healthy alternatives to reduce processed sugar consumption. Honey and maple syrup can be good alternatives as they contain antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Fresh and frozen fruits can be used to sweeten foods naturally while providing fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Stevia, a plant-based zero-calorie sweetener, is a good option for diabetics. Monk fruit sweetener is a natural, calorie-free, antioxidant-rich alternative. The best way to consume sugar is to limit added sugars and eat sugars that occur naturally in nutrient-rich whole foods. If you have a small amount of refined sugar, Consume it as part of a meal that includes protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Now it's time to discuss a simple plan to improve your health. For the next 30 days, try to significantly reduce your sugar intake. Reducing or eliminating processed sugars from your diet can have numerous significant benefits for your overall health. These benefits come from reducing excess calories, stabilizing blood sugar, and decreasing inflammation in the body. Another benefit is weight loss. In 30 days, you should see significant results. The first step is to be aware of how much sugar you consume on a daily basis. Remember, you should not eat more than 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of sugar per day. With 54 grams or over 13 teaspoons of sugar, one Monster Energy drink is double your daily sugar limit. My husband went from a size 39-inch waist to a 36-inch waist in 30 days. He did it by eliminating 90% of the sugar he normally consumes. With a little willpower and determination, you will look and feel much better. Well, that's about it for today. Thank you for staying to the end of our video. We appreciate it. Well, if you found this information useful, please give us a thumbs up. It helps our channel grow. In an upcoming video, we will be discussing the negative effects of artificial sweeteners. Here is a toast to good health. We'll see you next time.